Growing up in Singapore, my inception into American late-night talk show was The Late Show with David Letterman back in the 1990s, where Letterman's humor and charisma was a could-not-miss for a teenage KK. While musical acts, stand-up comedians, and wild animal handlers were a norm, I did not ever see mediums, tarot card readers, or a live session of exorcism. So it was quite a mismatch to see a late-night show as a concept for a horror movie, yet it worked because of the witching hour, the selling of soul to garner viewerships, and as derived from my knowledge from East Asia, the supernatural tends to agglutinate towards live studio filming. Late Night with the Devil was developed between Emirates, the States, and Australia, and away from the typical Hollywood studio system. There was something spectacular brewing in the final product. We have a nice little prologue about how Night Owl's host Jack Delroy had a rough few years with his late night show battle with Johnny Carson floundering, and in his personal life where he lost his dear wife. And he had a history with an occult. From the onset, we knew something was brewing, especially when you looked at the rundown of the guests for the premiere episode. Crystal, a psychic who even to the least skeptical person can feel how gimmicky and fake he was. So did the next guest, Carmichael, who carved a name as a skeptic towards everything paranormal people claimed to have documented. By God, this character was toxic and obnoxious. If one character you root to be skewered and slaughtered in the most gruesome manner, he was the one. Then, the main event with Dr. Laura Gordon, a parapsychologist, and her ward Lily, who, let's just say, was not entirely suitable to put on live TV, as subjected to interviews and demonstration, as well as being exposed to Carmichael the asshole. This was a wondrous one-location horror feature. Some might bundle this film with a found footage horror, minus the constant staring into blankness and the nauseating cinematography. Many online and even Wikipedia compared the plot to Ghostwatch, a BBC One guerrilla-style mockumentary supernatural special from 1991. For those who did not know of that special, should go and check it out.
Children, come on.
Sarah, stay where you are, please. Sarah, stay there, please. Don't go upstairs.
Why?
Because we heard that Suzanne's got out of bed and she's not
Stay
here.
there.
She's not here on the landing.
Come on. Give me. Suzanne, are you okay? Are you alright? Come on. It wasn't me! It doesn't matter.
I thoroughly enjoyed the 1970s televisuals of the Night Owls talk show and loved how they juxtaposed the actual talk show runtime with the commercial breaks in monochrome, where we went backstage to delve into issues with the show sponsors and all the network shenanigans. The whole plot surrounding a live transmission of a late night talk show was authentic, with the house band, the sidekick to the host in the form of the band leader, and the suspected plants in the live audience, and the unsuspecting we-break transmission due to technical issues. The effects of the craziness that happened can be a bit campy, yet it was visceral enough to draw a cringe-worthy response from me. David Dastmalchian as Jack Delroy gave a competent performance. He showed enough charisma to pull off as a talk show host, unlike the shady characters he played previously. Delroy did have a questionable background with his personal and professional life, but you still want to root for him for most of the plot. Dastmalchian, who gained attention in superhero films like Ant-Man and The Suicide Squad, had emerged from Denis Villeneuve Prisoners. He started to carve a name in the horror genre with The Last Voyage of Demeter, The Boogeyman, and Late Night with the Devil, all in 2023. He will continue his creepy display in Brian Fuller's Dust Bunny later this year or in 2024. Aussie actress Ingrid Torelli, who played Lily, was another new face that seamlessly brought fear with a brilliant display alternating between subtle, naive, and sheer terror through her facial expression. There was little information on the writers-directors Cameron and Colin, whom I suppose were related and from Australia. These continue a pattern of interesting non-studio horror features from Down Under of late, even though it does not necessarily set the story from that part of the world. Late Night with the Devil might be a nice little segment from Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt, and the dedication of the time period, the production quality, and the earnest nature from the cast and crew makes me give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Please click a like if you like this review and subscribe for more contents from this new horror review channel. Also check out my review of Joko Anwar's Grave Tortures if you had not. Good day to everyone watching this.